also like to acknowledge the Honourable Lynn McLaren, MLC, who is here today. Lynn, I can't see you at the moment, just there. Thank you very much for being here and participating in today's event. Councillor Carol Reeve-Folkes, thank you. To Mr Daniel Arndt, our Acting Chief Executive Officer, other members of the executive, members of staff, one and all, thank you for being here. And I see there's a few children here, and I think it's always good to see children participating in the events and being close to family and friends. Also, I'd like to welcome the Halo boys here. As always, I see you when I'm out and about in different occasions, and I thank you for your contributions that you make day in and day out in our community and in the wider community outside of Cockburn as well. The theme for NAIDOC Week 2011 is Change, the next step is ours. Importantly, this symbolises a journey forward in how we as a nation build on our successes and lay the foundations for our children and grandchildren. Celebrations, as we know, are being held across Australia now this week to highlight the history, culture and achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, and to acknowledge their contribution to making Australia such a great place to live and to raise a family. NAIDOC Week is an important time for all Australians as we acknowledge and celebrate our country's rich Indigenous heritage and culture. It's also a time to recognise the significant contribution of Indigenous people to modern Australia and the journey that we all are taking to make Australia a better place to live. The population of the City of Cockburn now exceeds 90,000 people, and its people reflect the diverse multicultural society that we have become. Over recent weeks, the Italian, Portuguese, Philippine, Croatian communities have celebrated various independent days taking place in their own countries. They've celebrated them here in the City of Cockburn in Australia, and again it's a part of that link that they have back to their own country, and I think that's very important for people to make sure that they never lose track of their culture, their heritage, and to celebrate it when the occasion calls for celebrations. And today's ceremony, as I said, involves people from the young people through to our oldest people in our communities. It's a time of coming together to share, a time to reflect on the past, but importantly to look at where we're going into the future. Throughout our NAIDOC Week and the year itself, we have had increasing opportunities to absorb our Indigenous culture through the expression of music, song and dance, by our interactions in the community, and of listening to stories passed down through generations. And I think storytelling, as often Sealand Garlett refers to, is a very important part of passing on knowledge, of passing on information, of informing, educating our young people so that they can go forward and understand and know where their culture, their religion, their families have been, and of course where they're going into the future. And of course the children that are here today to represent our future. I think it's very important that young children have the opportunity to be here and to listen. I see the young girls just here smiling away. Have a chance and opportunity to hear and reflect on and share in these particular celebrations. The elected members and staff of our city, we look forward to working collaboratively with the Aboriginal Advisory Committee as we have done in the past, and other Indigenous community members as we continue our journey down the path of implementing our reconciliation plan and other initiatives. And many of you would have been at the launch of our reconciliation plan earlier this year, where we became only the 7th local government in Australia to adopt the reconciliation plan. And importantly, it's how we implement that plan now and into the future that really does reflect on what we need to do and how we need to move forward together. In closing, I'd like to thank Barbara Freeman, Haiti Jeffrey and other staff for planning and organising today's event, and the Aboriginal Advisory Committee members for the work that they continue to do. And I hope that you enjoy the events that have been planned by the city and in your own community throughout NAIDOC Week. Thank you very much.
Sorry. I'd like to welcome two of our young boys from Halo, Andrew and Jameis. They're actually going to be raising the flag today. Jameis, am I right? Jameis, you're the Indigenous? Oh, no, sorry. And Andrew's the Torres Strait Islander boy. So can you please come up? Well, thank you everyone for being here on this cold morning. I'd like to welcome you guys all upstairs. Now, if you guys, we've got an art exhibition, and we've got some dancing from the Halo Boys, and we've got some speeches from there's one gentleman from Beagle Bay, 2 young girls from Perth, and one of our lovely ladies, Marilyn Garlett. Please join us upstairs. So we'll see you guys now.